695-1418. So we're going to jump on over, and you just saw the whisk from this set. This is a whole baking set. So you're getting your measuring spoons, which is, these look exactly like the one my mom had growing up, only super fancy in the gold. You're getting a serving for pie or quiche, a whisk, which is a must-have. Then you also have a sieve. Maybe you want to take your flour and kind of like sieve it through, put your baking soda, your flour, salt, and kind of shake it together. Or maybe you're adding a little dusting of powdered sugar on top of your cake. You can use this. The item number is 849233. And since this is so beautiful, by the way, I think this is completely giftable. Here's a beautiful gift box. By the way, I think there's only 480 of these left. Yeah, we don't have a lot of these, but it comes in this beautiful gift box, and I think this would be the perfect holiday gift. And it's a clearance price, Chef. So this is a steal of a deal here.
Crazy, crazy deal. So you're getting all 4 pieces. And by the way, the mix-in, these guys is a 4-piece set within itself, right? These are your beautiful little mixing spoons. So we're just counting that as one in your set here. So I've got whipped cream in my bowl. I've been whisking away. I've almost got it perfect. I do want to add some flavors though. I want to add a little bit of ground cinnamon and just a tiny little bit. So I'm just going to dust that in. That's about 1/4 teaspoon and a little bit of cinnamon. Sorry, I said cinnamon the first time, it was clove. So it's a spiced cream. So this is beautiful to do around the holidays. You add a little sugar, of course, but then you want to just whisk that up until you get a soft peak. You don't want it to be too firm when you whisk cream because otherwise it tastes a little dry. That's perfect. It's just falling out of my whisk. Isn't that gold so perfect though? It really is very festive and just beautiful. So if you're thinking of this as a gift for somebody, it's a great idea. I'm going to go ahead. The way I like to put cream on my pies is I kind of just freestyle it and I just go around like this. So this is my pumpkin. And then of course, towards the end here, I can go ahead and smooth it out. So you get it to all of the corners of your beautiful pie. And then I kind of just touch it to give it an interesting shape. Now, if you wanted to frost this, you absolutely could. That's where this big strainer comes in. Yes, you can use this in your savory cooking as well to strain out any impurities in sauce or lumps in your custard, but you can also do it like this. I've got some freeze-dried raspberries. I'm actually going to go ahead and, you know, you might want to use cocoa, you might want to use cinnamon, but I'm just doing the raspberry to show you that beautiful color on there and show you just how nice that can look. So I go ahead and pop that back. So easy when you've got the right tool. Let me cut you a slice, because here's the cool thing. I've also got this beautiful lifter, and I'm just doing this out of a store-bought pie, just so you can see how brilliantly this little lifter actually will work. It gets right on down there. That comes on out, and have a look. You've got a beautiful slice of pie every single time. That's what we love about it, right? Yeah. Next, I'm using my pie plate. Oh, sorry, after you.
No, this is, well, there's very few of these left. And when these sell out, that's it for 2024. I love that they have that kind of gold. It really elevates them, making it giftable. These are essentials. Anybody who bakes knows that these are essentials, and it might be nice to even have a second set. So you could treat yourself to this at only $29.95. It's literally on clearance for something that is a must-have. Like, you cannot bake without the spoon with a teaspoon, half tablespoon, a 1/4 teaspoon. I mean, this is the necessity. Obviously, a whisk. What does your whisk look like? How long have you had it? Is it, is it a little, kind of bent? It doesn't quite have the same whisking power it used to. And this strainer is, not everybody even has this. There's a million and one uses. When you make your Thanksgiving gravy, you can strain it, you can pour it through here. If you end up getting a little lumpy, I have a million tricks for fixing food after I've made mistakes, and that's one of them. Is the lumpy gravy strainer.
You're so right.
So, yeah.
But you'll also use it as a duster, right? So I've put powdered sugar in it now. Look, I've got a little cheesecake with berries on top. Watch how pretty this looks, guys. It's like dusting a little bit of magic over whatever it is you've cooked. See how just by a little touch, you can just see it right there. and it gives you that beautiful little powdered sugar dust. So, so pretty. Now, you saw me use strawberry powder before. Let me do that again. I'll put a little bit more in here. I'm going to go straight over my cupcakes. And these are store-bought, by the way, but I actually love the way the pink looks on the plate as well. So I would go ahead and dust those freeze-dried raspberries. So this is everything. Everybody needs one of these.
Yeah.
It works so well and it's just so, so easy to use. And then, of course, you get the whisk, you get that strainer, but these guys are fantastic. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and measure all of the ingredients that I need to make this beautiful cake mix. So I need half a teaspoon of that, which is my baking soda. I needed a tablespoon of my baking powder, and then using my whisk, I can kind of just sieve these products together. Sieving, of course, you could use the sieve, or you could just do exactly what I did and then use the whisk. Then you incorporate your eggs, and then you add your water and your oil to make your cake mix. So sometimes recipes will say to use your stand mixer. The truth is, if you have a good whisk, you can do it just as quickly, and then you don't have to do all the washing up afterwards, you know what I mean? So I kind of like using a hand whisk. It also means that you've got really good control, and you're learning as you go. You're sort of learning about the texture of the batter. You give that a real quick whisk. Now, you mentioned before lumps. This is a really important part. I'll take another one of my bowls, Rochelle, if I may, because I want to show everybody another great thing, because we don't do this enough, but when you have a great batter, thank you so much, you take your sieve, give it a good whisk and make sure you get as many of those lumps out as you can. But for any of those that your whisk or mixer ain't gonna do, this is what you do. You go ahead, you pour your mix straight on through the sieve, and this is how you get a cake, cupcakes, without any lumps. Now, you can always put your whisk back into the top, and you can give that a mix on through, and that'll help push any of that flour through. But this way, you're guaranteed that there's absolutely no lumps coming through. So grab this while you can, guys. I know it's extremely limited.
Yeah, we have 390 left, Chef.
Wow. So
Yeah,
quick.
I'm being told to like move along because we have as many people shopping as we have. Great gift. By the way, I want to make sure this is dishwasher safe. I do have a rolling pin that comes with a stand, Chef. I don't know if you have the rolling pin there to do a little demo on it, but this is really beautiful at $22.95.